Hello guys, welcome back to the crew calling all units, driving all cars, part number 3B. Part number 3 is the Mazda Mx-5 with its street and performance specs, sort of a series that I did testing all the cars. So yeah, we need an expansion for that part because we have a new spec, being the Miata or the Mx-5 in circuit spec. To get this thing you had to do the initiation, which is a story mission between December 1st and December 7th, 2017. So to celebrate 3 years of the crew, that we got this thing. Yeah, this car is probably also in combination with the crew 2, where it will be available, more than likely, and that's why they put it in this game as well. So we did that. It was not about top times or anything. You just had to do that mission once to get your player name registered, and all the people or players that did that got it yesterday. The challenge was over, and so December 8th, and we got it. Sorta how it works. So as always, I'm gonna do a 1 mile drag race on the salt flats. Yeah, hopefully the code is still available. I have deleted those things out of my favorites a long time ago, not thinking that we would get anything new in this game. But from what I hear, that although you delete the codes from your favorite, it doesn't matter that much. If the code is there, it should still be there. So also the codes that you, if you make free drive challenges, you write down the codes somewhere. You should be fine to go, even if you want to use that half a year later. More or less comes down to that. But we'll see. That's the only thing we can do. So, free ride challenge, start it up, go to your favorites, and well, I don't have any available at the moment, so we're gonna import the code. Been looking on my older videos to figure out the code, and which apparently is F8CFSK2. And does it still available? Yep, it is still available. Bonneville Salt Flats. So up we go. It's a quarter mile. It's a 1 mile drag race, but a quarter mile and half mile checkpoints, and we use a full bar of nitro from the quarter mile on. That's sort of how we tested these things. It's circuit spec, so we are looking for somewhere between 21 and 23 seconds, I'm assuming. Fastest circuit spec did a 21 second something here. The slowest over 323, I believe, but bit of wheel spin, very slow third gear apparently, due to all the boosts that we have on the quarter mile. And then you have like the free drive challenge bug, which don't immediately make things stop, but it remembers your time then. And if the game ever decides to give me a session here, then this thing will actually stop. Meanwhile we can test the pretty stiff handling apparently. Might be something to do with the fact that we're on the bundle plan, but still. Let's open the chat box and close it a few times. Open the smartphone, things like that. Sometimes help to make this thing stop. Yeah, it's a car with a body chassis, with a body kit again, and then although it's not really a body kit, it's just like big wing, and that's sort of it compared to the yeah, bit of a splitter there as well. Side skirts might all depend on handling, but this thing ever wants to stop, seriously. Hello game, wake up. On the road to accelerate is kinda okay, more or less, but Here we go. We get a session finally. That also means that this thing will stop. And apparently we also won an access pass for the current qualifier which started today. 22.805. That was our 1 mile drag time. That is, yeah, not the fastest around. Sort of in the middle of the pack, and then the bottom middle of the pack, because we had a lot of circuit specs doing a low 22 and a few high 21s even, if I remember correctly. So no, not bad acceleration, but also not good. It's somewhere in the middle of a lot of cars, and that is sort of already the idea here, I think. And we go to this, what is this, the Hoover Dam or whatever. That's where we sort of did tests of the handling for the car. First and second gear is kind of okay. Third gear seems to be pretty long. Same for fourth. Brakes, not really. It's another one of those circuit spec with optional brakes. That's an option. Slight understeer. I think I already know what's going on here. Yeah, 8 understeers like crazy. You have to play around with throttle in the corners, or you don't come through the corners. You can throw it in the corner because it's a small car, but then you get wheel spin situations, so understeer again. Especially in this, that was what we call the understeer corner. That was in all the tests, there were a few cars that pretty much went straight there all the time. Faster section. Yep. Also stability, nope. A little bump in the road and I'm immediately on 2 wheels. Go around this test here. Oh my gosh, again 2-wheel action. Not the most stable landing, but it's still okay. We have seen worse things here, some of the cars. Brakes are option, understeer, that cannot be a good thing to get the corner going. Also here, holy, yep. It tends to fly. It seems to like the 2-wheel action, so don't hit little bumps or rocks or you're gonna fly all over the place with this thing. That's pretty obvious already. It understeers and the brakes are not that good. So yeah, the only thing left to do is try to figure out if this is like a top speed wonder, which I kinda doubt, but you never know. Here somewhere I think it was. But seeing it's in overall, it seems to be an average car. Acceleration wise, in the middle of the pack. Understeer, we have a few of those as well in circuit spec, so it can go into that category. But maybe it might be useful in a speed rep or something. Who knows? I kind of doubt it. After a while we get to 400. Don't steer too much at high speed apparently, because you never know where you're gonna end up with this thing, that's already sure. 405, 406. We have the corner here where we boost. 429, 430, something like that. Also, that is a lot of cars doing that. So it's also not a top speed wonder, which means it's also pretty useless in speed traps or anything like that. If you're summit wise. So, no. Car number 390 something in total, and it is one of those cars again that can pretty much stay in your garage. You might have some fun with it driving around and all that, but no. It understeers quite a bit, to be honest, and the brakes are not that good. Top speed in the middle of the pack, acceleration the middle of the pack. So yeah, there is not much we can do about that. It's another one to set in your garage and take it out for a cruise or something like that, but other than that it's pretty useless. That's what I make of it. The Mazda Mx-5 in circuit spec. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.